It's time for number 86 in my Best Picture Marathon. Best Picture Marathon theme song. Up until 2013, there had never been a Best Picture winner made by a black director. Enter Steve McQueen. No, not the American movie star Steve McQueen, the British director Steve McQueen. McQueen had previously directed the films Hunger and Shame, starring Michael Fassbender, and in 2013 he released the movie 12 Years a Slave. The film was financed by Brad Pitt's production company Plan B, and it was released in the United States by Fox Searchlight Pictures. With a screenplay by John Ridley, 12 Years a Slave is based on the memoir of Solomon Northup, a free black man who was kidnapped by con men in 1841 and sold into slavery. In the film, Northup is played by Chiwetel Ejiofor, and the film follows his 12-year attempt to regain freedom and reunite with his family back in New York. The film co-stars McQueen's earlier collaborator Michael Fassbender, along with Benedict Cumberbatch, Paul Dano, Paul Giamatti, Sarah Paulson, Alfred Woodard, Brad Pitt, and Lupita Nyong'o in her Oscar-winning breakout role. The film was shot on location in Louisiana and is scored by Hans Zimmer. The film was praised by critics as well as historians who suggested that it was the most realistic portrayal of American slavery ever put on film. A very far cry from the sanitized version of slavery we saw in the earlier Best Picture winner Gone with the Wind. The film ended up doing very well at the box office, which is unusual for such a brutal historical film like this. Some critics have compared it to Schindler's List in that regard. In addition to winning Best Supporting Actress, the movie won Best Picture and Best Adapted Screenplay. McQueen was the first black producer to ever win Best Picture, but he did not win the Oscar for Best Director that year. That went to Alfonso Cuarón for Gravity. This is my first time revisiting 12 Years a Slave since I saw it in the theater in 2013. I think it's an excellent movie, but boy, it's a tough one to sit through. For all the right reasons, of course. It's an unflinching look at the horrific violence and demeaning dehumanization of slavery in America. And like many people, I wasn't surprised at all that it won Best Picture over the other nominees that year. It really is an outstanding film that's designed to make us uncomfortable. And I have no issues with it having won Best Picture. Though my personal favorite movie of the year was the Coen brothers' Inside Llewyn Davis, which wasn't nominated for Best Picture, but that's a movie that really resonates with me personally. I also love Nebraska, which was nominated for Best Picture, and the gut-wrenching documentary The Act of Killing is a masterpiece, though it did not win the Oscar for Best Documentary that year. Okay, that's it for 12 Years a Slave. Up next, Birdman, or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance. See you then.